Tasha and Connor's surprising energy experiment. Tasha was helping her mom in the kitchen when something caught her eye.
Why is this spice rack slanted like a ramp? That gives me an idea. What if I try a science experiment?
An experiment in the kitchen?
Yep, we're learning about potential and kinetic energy in science class next week, so I want to figure it out before school.
They gather materials, a piece of plywood, a coffee can, a yardstick, and steel balls.
Let's test how far each ball can move the can.
Okay, what's first?
The lightest one. It weighs 3 ounces.
She lets it roll down the ramp. It bumps the can.
Whoa, it moved 5 centimeters.
They try the 6-ounce ball.
Let's try the next one.
It pushed the can 9 centimeters.
Let's try the last one. It's the biggest and heaviest.
The can rolls much farther.
17 centimeters. That's awesome.
So the heavier the ball, the more it moved the can.
Why is that?
Because it had more energy, more potential energy at the top, and more kinetic energy when it rolled.
They had discovered something important, all in their own kitchen.
Do we get snacks now?
Snacks? Sure, but only if you can explain what kinetic energy means.
Of course,
I
I
can.
Dictation. 3 key sentences. Listen and write the sentences. Then check your answers. Let's test how far each ball can move the can.
Let's test how far each ball can move the can.
Let's test how far each ball can move the can.
The heavier the ball, the more it moved the can.
The heavier the ball, the more it moved the can.
The heavier the ball, the more it moved the can.
More potential energy means more kinetic energy.
More potential energy means more kinetic energy.
More potential energy means more kinetic energy.
Vocabulary quiz time. 1. What is potential energy? A. Energy when something moves. B. Energy that is stored and waiting to be used. C. Energy from the sun. D. Energy for your brain. 2. What does force mean? A. A kind of exercise. B. A soft touch. C. A push or pull on something. D. A type of machine. 3. What does experiment mean? A. A plan to build something. B. A fun activity with friends. C. A test to learn or discover something. D. A place where scientists work. Heavier objects have more potential energy when placed higher. When they roll down, that energy becomes kinetic energy. The more kinetic energy, the stronger the force they apply to another object.
And now, it's your turn to let your great ideas roll.
Great job, everyone! Thanks for watching. See you next time.